To turn the machine on or off, press the power button. Temperature is adjusted by using the up and down arrow buttons. To switch between Fahrenheit and Celsius, while the machine is turned off, press and hold the up arrow button and then press the power button. You will now be given the option of either Fahrenheit or Celsius temperature sets. Use the up and down arrow buttons to select the temperature set of your choice and the power button to confirm your selection. Out of the box, the CookTek Soup Well has 4 preset temperatures available. Additional preset temperatures can be accessed with a few simple key presses. While the machine is turned off, press and hold both the up and down arrow buttons, then press the power button. This will grant you access to the alternate options menu. Use the up and down arrow buttons to scroll through menu choices until you find Sets. Press the lock button to confirm this choice. You now have the option of selecting either the full or partial temperature sets. Use the up and down arrow buttons to highlight your selection and the power button to confirm your choice. When the soup well is turned on, the bain-marie inserted into the well, and a temperature selected on the display screen, the F for Fahrenheit or C for Celsius will flash and the heating LED will illuminate to indicate the machine is approaching the desired temperature. When the machine has reached the desired temperature, the Temp LED will turn on and the F for Fahrenheit or C for Celsius will remain solid. The Soup Well rethermalizing feature is designed to bring soup from a chilled state through the HACCP danger zone to 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 74 degrees Celsius in under 90 minutes. To use this feature, turn the machine on. Place the bain-marie into the soup well with a small amount of water. Place the soup tureen containing chilled soup into the bain-marie. On the control panel, use the up and down arrow buttons to find the temperature option Heat. This will rethermalize the soup. Once the soup has reached your desired temperature, use the up and down arrow buttons to select the temperature at which the soup should be held. The soup well has a boil dry detector to indicate when the water in the bain-marie has boiled or evaporated off. Should this occur, the display will read H2O to indicate that water needs to be added to the bain-marie. The soup well comes with a lock feature to prevent unwanted changes from being made to your settings. To lock a unit while it is turned on, press the lock button 3 times. The LED next to the lock button will illuminate, and the power button becomes the only functional button on the control panel. To unlock a locked unit, press the lock button 3 times. The LED next to the lock button will turn off, and all of the buttons on the control panel regain their functionality. If the soup well is left turned on with no bain-marie inside for an extended period of time, it will go into sleep mode to conserve energy. The display will turn off and the LED next to the power button will flash to indicate the machine is in sleep mode. To exit sleep mode, press the power button. The soup Soup Well has a timer feature that must be enabled before it can be used. To access the timer menu while the machine is turned off, press and hold the down arrow button and then press the power button. This brings you to the timer menu where there are two choices, TEN for timer enable or TINT for timer interval. Use the up and down arrow buttons to navigate between these choices and the lock button to confirm your selection. To enable the timer, select TEN and press the lock button to confirm your selection. You will now have the option of turning the timer off or on. Use the up and down arrow buttons to select your choice and the lock button to confirm your selection. You will then be returned to the timer menu. Use the up and down arrow buttons to navigate to TINT for timer interval. Press the lock button to confirm this choice. You can now set the duration of the timer in minutes by using the up and down arrow buttons to select your timer interval. Press the lock button to confirm your timer interval. You will be returned to the timer menu. To exit this menu, press the power button. When the machine is turned on and the bain-marie placed into the soup well, the timer will begin counting down the specified interval. If you wish to check to see how much time has elapsed, press the lock button once. The display will show in minutes how much time has passed. When the timer expires, the display screen will read "Done" and the machine will beep to indicate the time has expired. To reset the timer, remove the bain-marie from the soup well. When the next bain-marie is placed into the soup well, the timer will start over. The CookTek Soup Well is easy to keep clean. Always turn off and unplug the machine prior to cleaning. Never immerse the soup well in water or place it in the dishwasher. The exterior surface of the soup well can be cleaned with a mild detergent and damp cloth, or with a gentle, non-abrasive cream cleanser such as Bon Ami or Barkeeper's Friend. The bain-marie, adapter ring, and soup tureens can be washed in the dishwasher according to manufacturer's instructions. The soup well is intended for use with a bain-marie which contains a small amount of water. Do not place soup directly into the bain-marie. Do not place soup directly into the soup well. The soup should go into a tureen which sits in the bain-marie, which sits in the soup well. Please note, the temperature on the control panel is the pan temperature, not the soup temperature. The actual temperature of the soup can be influenced by many things, including the type of soup being held, whether or not the lid is on the soup tureen, and whether or not any top heat is used over the soup well. In the event of an error, the display screen will flash an error code and the machine will beep the corresponding number of times to indicate which error has occurred. For a complete list of error codes, see your owner's manual. If you have additional questions, you can contact customer service by dialing area code 312-563-9600 extension 1 or by emailing customerservice@cooktek.com. Thank you and bon appetit!